How's it going, everybody? Brother Kimo here from Reload Hawaii. Thank you for watching another video. If it's your first time checking out my channel, please consider subscribing by clicking that subscribe button down at the bottom. And don't forget to click the little bell on the side so you can get notifications to when I post a new video. Today we're talking about ear protection. A few years back at one of the SHOT Shows I went to, I ran into the awesome people at Mack'S Hearing Protection. In fact, I'm going to be doing a review on their products in just a little bit. But first I got together with them and let them know I wanted to do a video on how important hearing protection is. Some of the things you want to look at when looking for ear protection are its comfort, its durability, how long it's going to last, its level of protection, which is really important, the quality of how it's made, and most importantly, the cost. I see a lot of people buying ear protection out there. That's just crazy. You don't need to spend a lot of money to get the proper ear protection, and that's why I really like the guys over at Mack'S Hearing Protection. So let's get a closer look at the things that can damage your hearing. So things are measured in decibels, which is what this dB stands for, is decibels. So 0 would be absolute quiet, 10 would be like yourself breathing, 90 would be like a chainsaw. So here we can see that the EPA has designated that anything that's 85 decibels and above with a continuous exposure of 8 hours is going to permanently damage your hearing in some way or another. Now, it's important also to realize that some people think that your hearing can heal itself. It's not like a muscle, okay? So when you lift weights, your muscles tear and they get tougher, they get stronger. Your hearing is not like that. Once it's damaged, it's damaged. And if you think you can rely on a hearing aid, yes, that's true, but it doesn't really give you the same type of experience as you had when you had your actual hearing. Okay, now that we have a standard to work off of, this 85 decibels or higher for 8 hours, we can see where gunfire falls into the whole mix. And it's right down here at the bottom, 140 to 170 decibels. It's pretty loud, and it depends on the caliber, it depends on the firearm, depends if there's a muzzle device at the ending of the firearm. Could be higher, could be lower. But the thing I wanted to point out is we're all familiar with how loud the airport is because of the airplanes, and that's 120 decibels. Could be a little bit louder as well. But the point being is that a shot out of a gun is as loud as an airplane, and all it takes is one shot to damage your hearing because it's at that 130 decibel range. Any sudden burst of noise like that can damage your hearing. So it's important when you're looking for your hearing protection that you get familiar with this number here. It's going to be on every box that you see, and that's the NRR rating, the noise reduction rating, and this one is 33. This is one of the highest rated earplugs I've seen out there. And these are not very expensive. And the main reason I'm bringing this point up is, again, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get awesome ear protection. And the guys over at Mack'S Hearing Protection have really figured that out. Now, another question I get is, what happens if I add a ear muff? And a lot of people think you can just add the ear muff number onto this number and it'll be like 70. No, that's not the case. Normally what you'll do is you're going to get both of the hearing devices together. You're going to pick the one with the highest NRR rating and add between 5 and 10 to get a rough approximation to what your overall hearing protection would be. So if I added on earmuffs to this, I probably would pick up around 2 to 3, maybe 4 NRR ratings. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but in the realm of decibels and NRR ratings, that's a ton. So just picking up 2 to 3 on this scale is a lot. Okay, everybody, that's the ending of this review. I hope you found it informative. Remember, I have a full review of Mack'S Hearing Protection line coming up. It's going to include stuff like their earplugs like this. It's going to include their double up system like this. It has everything you're going to need to start shooting. That's probably going to be coming up on Wednesday. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you found it informative. If you liked it, share it as much as possible. Give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And as always, I'll catch you guys later.